Good evening, and welcome to the Housatonic Youth Service Bureau's annual community celebration. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the HYSB staff, I want to start by saying thank you for joining us for our first ever attempt at a virtual event. Last year, we made the difficult decision to cancel this event with the onset of the coronavirus pandemic. But this year, we were ready to try again. We had to get creative and sought the advice of our honorees, donors, board, and community members, and everyone agreed that a Zoom-style party was the way to go. I want to thank Sarah Wyman, our board secretary, for stepping up to serve as chairperson for this event, the many folks who donated their time and talents to submit video clips, and HYSB's own development and communications coordinator, Rob Muirhead, for putting the video together. This truly was a team effort, and we are so pleased to share it with all of you tonight. Your support of HYSB and our honorees is most appreciated. HYSB has presented the Donald T. Warner Community Service Award for over 20 years to area residents who capture the dedication of service and commitment to children and families epitomized by founding member Donald T. Warner during his many years of service to HYSB. This year's honorees were an obvious choice, given their generosity of time and talent and their dedication to the students of Region 1.
I want to congratulate Catherine and Dominique on winning the Donald T. Warner Community Service Award, which is so well deserved for the many things that you have contributed to our communities, and in particular your work with students through the Civic Life Project, which has really uplifted so many important causes and raised the sights of our students in amazing ways. And I want to present this certificate from the state of Connecticut to you, which I will read. The State of Connecticut General Assembly Official Citation, introduced by Maria Horn and Senator Craig Minor. Be it hereby known to all that the Connecticut General Assembly hereby offers its sincerest congratulations to Catherine Taja and Dominique Lasser in recognition of being the recipient of the Donald T. Warner Community Service Award and for your dedicated service to students and families in Cornwall and throughout the state. As founders and directors of the Civic Life Project, you inspired students to engage with critical issues that affect their lives while acquiring skills that will empower their advocacy. Your work with students throughout Region 1 at both the elementary and secondary level, as well as your dedication to food insecurity, have improved and enriched many lives. You have inspired us all with your vision and dedication to the community. We express our deepest appreciation to you. Thank you. The entire membership extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion and expresses the hope for continued success. Signed by the President of the Senate, Martin Looney, Speaker of the House, Matt Ritter, and the Secretary of State, Denise Merrill. It's my great honor to give this to you. I wish I were presenting it to you in person, and I hope you come back and visit us often. We will miss you greatly.
So exciting to be here to honor Catherine and Dominique this evening. I've known them for quite a while, and I've enjoyed being their friend and their colleague, and I'm so very grateful to them for having introduced the Civic Life Project to Region 1. And I have had the pleasure to work with them both as a teacher in the classroom and as an administrator. It is an amazing experience to watch them bring their commitment and passion and love for our country and the democratic process in combination with their professional expertise to allow our students' points of view to come to life and share their points of view in documentary films and by telling their stories. Catherine always talks about the joy and the wonder of storytelling. And when you get the chance to work with her and with Dominique, you see how they really understand how to connect with students in ways that sometimes are not possible for classroom teachers to do, to get them to share their points of view, how they really feel, what they think is really on their mind about being a young American in a country that is, no matter when it is in history, seems to always be going through so much turbulence. So I can't say enough about what a great experience it has been to work with them, to watch our students grow, to have been down amongst the people in the Occupy Wall Street days, watching the kids talk to the people and film those people with their feelings, to have watched student films as an administrator later on, and to have watched members of our community become more engaged with our students and understand them as young American citizens who have a point of view as a result of these films. So their work has bound us together, adults and children, in our community in ways that might have not been possible. And it's been such a gift to work with them. I do have one quote that I would like to read that comes from the philosopher Robert Maynard Hutchins, who said, "The death of democracy is not likely to be an assassination from ambush. It will be a slow extinction from apathy, indifference, and undernourishment." We know today from certainly recent experience that our democracy is vulnerable to both ambush as well as to apathy, indifference, and undernourishment. Catherine and Dominique's Civic Life Project and their involvement with the young people in our country has helped us to sound the clarion call among our students to not let our democracy die from either of these situations. It's been an honor to partner with them. I feel so blessed to have them as colleagues and friends, and I think it's just so great that we have this opportunity to celebrate all that they have done for our students, for our staff, for our community, and just by being on this planet, they've made the world a better place. I miss them terribly and look forward to a time when I can see them in person again, but tonight it's great for all of us to be together to celebrate them. Thank you very much. Thank you, Catherine and Dominique. I love you and I miss you.
Catherine and Dominique, congratulations on being recognized for all your hard work over the years with the Civic Life Project. I had the great pleasure of working with Catherine and Dominique at CLP for 5 years, where I got to witness their passion and dedication to making students become more engaged citizens through filmmaking. Just one awesome example of their work is I can remember one day where Dominique went into a classroom and students were complaining about school lunch. And I was like, great, how are we ever going to make this into a film about civics? And Dominique was able to get the students to make a film that dove into the politics and economics of how the particular food that they get at school ends up in front of them. So it was awesome to see him get them to look at something and dig so much deeper. We covered so many different topics over the years. I think we helped students make something like 75 to 80 short documentaries on issues affecting their communities. And that's just in the time when I was there. So Catherine and Dominique, congratulations on everything you're doing to help our students become more civically engaged and open-minded, inquisitive citizens.
Hi, my name is Margot Minton and I did the Civic Life Project at Sharon Center. It was a great opportunity that Civic Life Project came to my school because it let us experience a great program that helped teach us interview skills and how to contact our local public officials. While doing Civic Life Project, we were able to dive deeper into our opinions about kneeling during the pledge and the national anthem, which was my group's topic. And also while making our documentaries, we were able to learn how to discuss our topics in a more mature way and not only discuss our topics, but to discuss the topics that other groups were doing. When we were creating our documentaries, it was having Catherine and Dominique there. It was very helpful because they were hands-on and teaching us how to use the programs to make our documentaries, and hands-on teaching us how to contact our interviewees. And it was a great and exciting opportunity, and I'm extremely grateful.
Catherine Tajay and Dominic Lasore of Cornwall are the co-founders of the Civic Life Project, a unique educational initiative that inspires young people to learn about civics and actively participate in the democratic process through documentary filmmaking. Catherine is a distinguished film and television producer and director who has leveraged the power of film to connect and communicate a deeper understanding of cultural and civic issues. Dominique is a well-recognized film and television producer who has developed numerous productions in the US and abroad encompassing performance, biographical profiles, news and public affairs, as well as informational programming. Locally, Catherine and Dominique have brought the Civic Life Project to several Region 1 schools, and both have been active throughout their careers in Cornwall community life. They were instrumental in starting an after-school enrichment program at the Cornwall Consolidated School, and are involved in supporting the Cornwall Library. Dominique has raised funds for the local food pantry and other local organizations through the Town Hall Players, a local nonprofit theater company in West Cornwall. The Housatonic Youth Service Bureau is honored to present the 2021 Donald T. Warner Community Service Award to Catherine Tajay and Dominic Lesseur.
The Housatonic Youth Service Bureau has proudly served the northwest corner of Connecticut for 30 years. Founded to respond to the needs of the children, youth, and families living in the Region 1 school district, we are a nonprofit organization that serves the towns of North Canaan, Salisbury, Lakeville, Sharon, Cornwall, and Kent. Our licensed clinicians provide a variety of services that promote the overall health and well-being of the children and families living in our communities. In many cases, HYSB is the first provider to offer clinical level intervention for both children and their families. Our services are designed to be delivered quickly, at no cost, and with the option to provide ongoing case management and referral services, while eliminating barriers by bringing engaging programs directly to students. As the only clinical service provider for young people in the Northwest Corner, our services are needed now more than ever as a result of the ongoing pandemic. We are incredibly grateful for your generosity and support to ensure that we can continue to provide these critical mental health services to our young people in the community. Thank you once again for joining us this evening to honor Catherine and Dominique for their outstanding work in the communities we serve. And thank you for your continued support of the Housatonic Youth Service Bureau.